Good morning. I'm back with a short video on what we're adding to Eleanor, Gertrude, and Matilda. I decided I would add in all these, which I've already did. I put two of them together already because to try and do all three on camera, I can't make a video that long and upload it. So I have to do short little bursts. So that's what we're doing. I decided to do the video that Margaret had made where she does a pocket and a little tag or card, whatever you want to put in the pocket. She made it so that the end hangs over a little bit, and she hung it over the page just a hair. She put lace in hers. I didn't put lace in mine. I just used some of the ephemera from a kit that I got from Etsy, from the seller. The shop's name is Vibe of Vintage, and I bought a bunch of her digitals, and that's mainly what I've been using in here. All these are from her kit. All this is. And pretty much other than little pieces that I may have found somewhere, like this is actually shorthand. I found a whole book of shorthand at my thrift store, and I thought it was really cool. It does not have a cover. It didn't have a cover when I bought it, but it is shorthand, I believe. Anyway, so use some of that. I also bought a super old dictionary because I loved the color of the pages. However, I did find that because I don't know if it's the type of paper or the age of the paper, that I can use it as a background fine, but I cannot bend it or fold it. It just cracks and breaks. I can't even ink the edges without it crumbling. So really this is only good as, you know, to glue down as a background, but I really do love it. But so anyway, those may be some of the things I used that were not from the digital kit. You don't need this digital kit. You can use anything you have that you want to use. You don't need this, but it's what I used. I just felt it was fitting. So anyway, I went ahead and made my first pocket. This was just torn from another file folder. I wanted to use file folders for the elements on the inside just because I felt it went so well. Margaret did, and I felt it really went very well. So that's what I'm using. So this would be my first pocket that I made, and I would glue it on with the edge overlapping, sticking out a little bit. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. So that's how I'm going to glue it on. I'm torn between using my art glitter glue and my Fabri-Tac. I love Fabri-Tac, but I tend to overuse a lot, and sorry if I'm out of frame, and it squishes out. Now it dries clear, but it has a little bit of a sheen to it, and I tend to overuse it a lot. I do have a glue eraser, which I wear down like you wouldn't believe. But I do enjoy the extra time I have to move something around after I put it down, because between my eyesight and my hands, I am not, I really do need that extra time. That honestly, I do. So just going to position this where I think I want it. Just want to make sure it's not hanging over too far. I'm sorry if my head is in the frame. Just want to see if I can scrooge that up a hair without scrooging up every page. Okay, there we go. Just put that down. I think sometimes we forget that when we're making these, there are mistakes, and it's not, but there's really no super wrong. You make what you like, and even if you make a mistake, there's usually ways to work around it, to fix it, and sometimes I found there's really happy mistakes. And I've made them. So, okay. I don't know if I want to test it that early, but there we go. Okay, one down. Let's see what I chose for this one. Of course, I have a lot of bugs. Mine are all about bugs, or writing about bugs, or things like that. Okay, for this one, I didn't have the lace, but what I did have was the white ribbon. It's not, yeah, I guess it's considered ribbon. It's like a fake leather ribbon from the Dollar Tree. I bought it in white, and they had like a auburn color, brick type color. The white I took months and months ago and just put my distress ink on it in walnut stain. I distressed inked the whole thing, left it dry for a couple days, curled it back up. So I have the whole thing dirty looking. I cut off a long enough piece to fit, and I took some of my Vibe of Vintage ephemera pieces. They are on a thin cardstock. It's very thin, but it's not paper. I put them where I wanted them, and then if you can see, I actually sewed two lines of sewing. I sewed on the first one as well. I think I sewed, these are both sewed. So that's the pocket, and then this will be the tag. I may decorate the tags or stamp on them. I may even put a stamp of some sort up here, but for now it's fine. Okay. No, there's no huge where am I going to put it? I don't know. I think I'll just put on this back page here. So I'm going to put it there right next to, and these envelopes will go on the back, and I'll probably just glue that on today as well while we're here. So let's see. Now watch my, and I'm gluing this in not as a full pocket. I'm not going to glue the top, just to give some extra space, wiggle room. I'm just gluing the sides and the bottom. So I would rather, because it is going in the journal is very small. I think it helps to give a little bit more wiggle room if you don't glue the top. So it kind of becomes a tuck pocket. Okay, again, excuse my head if it should make an appearance, because I usually sitting at my desk and I'm usually in my own way, so I can't imagine how much I want that down a little bit further here. . Well, I'm sorry if I'm out of frame. I guess I was trying to do everything without moving the last journal, because I have stuff under there, and I'm going to add more glue because I scrunched too long. I have the third pocket underneath all this mess, and I did not even glue it together. So, okay, we're going to go with upside down because I'm right-handed. So, but I think what makes it a little hard if I'm not right on top of this is the little bit I want sticking out. I can't just line it up. I want that tiny bit sticking out. So, like that. Tiny bit. There we go. There we go. I'm going to make sure it doesn't stick to the back page. And we will let that dry. And that will be the tag that goes in it. Let that one dry. This third one, I'm going to put in the front. They're all going to be a tiny bit different. Let me put that one with that. And here's what I was kind of working on. So till I get it glued, it probably won't look anything like what I just had it, but that's okay. I wanted to show again this thin ribbon that I got at the Dollar Tree. Faux leather, was white. I made it off-white. I put 2 pieces of the ephemera, that is very thin cardstock. I glued that on. I sewed the other 2. I'm not going to sew this one just because you don't need to sew. It's kind of more of a decorative element that you don't have to do. And I want it over here on top of everything. My concern here is getting it glued down in the position I want. I can barely get things glued down in the best of circumstances, so this ought to be really fun. I'm going to see if I can use my Fabri-Tac, because it does give me more play time to really scrunch something around if I need to, and I will need to. I get my Fabri-Tac, which some people do not like because of the smell. It is acetone base, so it dries quick, but it does have a really strong, like, nail polish remover smell because it is acetone based. I'm gonna have to borrow Art Glitter Glue's little. It's the only thing when I start taking the caps and lids off, they do glue shut. They glue themselves shut. Okay, I want that kind of there. Whoop. Exactly like that. Okay. I want this glued down, so we're gonna glue that down. No wrong, guys, no wrong. Put it where you want it. Put it where you want it. I did glue, okay, I'm gonna move these off, so you guys remember, let me know where it was, because I'm gonna need you. I did glue a piece of this paper down. I don't know, nope, it's not upside down. Okay, yay. Not that it would matter. None of us could be honest, none of us can read that. I'm gonna glue this down. And again, I'm just going to let a little bit of a peek show through. I'm going to glue this down. Probably did that Oh, I could flip it any way I want, right? It's mine. Flip it any way I want. Okay, I'm just gonna put this down with a hair of it peeking through on the other side. Not that much peek. Not that much peek. Just went a little bit. Oh. That is why I like acetone. Much easier for me. I don't know where that, I don't even know what that is. Oh, that might be for on the top. I'm just going to glue this little piece as if we're just going to glue that like we ripped it, and we're going to fix it with a piece of tape. There we go. See, we ripped it and fixed it. Okay. Stick this under. If you find that it's a little too long, you can always trim the end that you're putting in. I wanted it to really come right to the end because I feel that the more support I give to this end, to this side edge, the stronger, obviously, the longer it will last, the stronger it will be. I guess I don't want to use a blob that big, so let's get it on. My little difference here is I'm going to turn this into a very little pocket on the top of the pocket. That makes sense, but I'm gonna have to pull the strands, little hairs off. Okay, so let's get, I don't know if I can still get that up here enough. Oh, I see what I'm doing. Okay, let's get that in and on. Now that is going to be a tiny little pocket, straight like that. So this again, I would like it with the north, where the north belongs, so that's going to happen. This is going to get glued down completely down because I say so. And I'm assuming it went somewhere, I think it went in on top, somewhere in here. There we go. Now this piece I'm going to put somewhere in there. Again, it's not brain surgery, so we're just going to put some glue on it and glue it down. Call it a day. I'm just going to see if I can get my nail under there, or nope, my nail under here. Get it in there. Yep. Like that. Okay. There it is. I think I want this somewhere. Do I want it under here a little bit? I don't know. I don't know. I was hoping to get the word in there. I don't know if I will, though. I had a bug. I'm not sure if I want 2 bugs on there. I don't know. This is what it will. There would be a little ticket here. So I don't want to overdo. I don't know. Maybe that. I don't know. I brought all these pieces over to. Why is my glue acting up? Guess I have to refill the bottle. I don't know. I might want to just. Nope. I don't know. I may be done. I think I liked that. I think I like that one. Where do we want it? And then I'll put, where's my little, I screwed away my little sticker. I mean my little tiny little piece. I wonder what I do with that. I don't, this glue's gonna have to get refilled. I don't know if you guys notice, but when your glue starts just convulsing out on you all over the place all the time, it's normally because it's half full or less, or half empty. I guess it depends on the person. The bottle's only half full or half empty. Okay. Just let that dry a tiny bit. I don't know if I'll let that be the ticket in there, but speaking of, maybe I will put this up there. Yes, I will. Okay. Put that up here. All right. I'm still going to put a stamp or something in there. I just don't want to load this up so much that it really weighs down the page, because the page is paper. Okay, so that's going to go on here. So I'm going to have a pocket here and a pocket on the first page, but 3 pockets and 2 pages. So, and this will be the tag, which I will stamp on, and perhaps put some ephemera on. Oh, I just want to use this glue. Again, not gluing the top, just gluing the side and bottom. Pick where I kind of want it on the page. Put it on. Oh, no, I'm holding 2 pages. Okay, screwed it up so the white shows a little bit. Oh, screwed it down. Oh, I see. I didn't need to do that. Yeah, that's pretty good. So if you're a slow gluer like I am, you need that wiggle room. You really are better off with 3-in-1 or any acetate type clear glue. They do off and on have one at the Dollar Tree that I do buy. It's an acetate one. I can show you the bottle if you give me a second. Here it is. Oh, okay, you're hearing me wreck the place. Okay, here's the 3-in-1 that I get these from Amazon, and I get anywhere from 3 bottles to 6 bottles at a time. It's cheaper that way than going to Walmart or Hobby Lobby. But if you only want 1 bottle, here's the one I get at the Dollar Tree. It's foam and poster board adhesive, and if you look, it will show that it is a acetate and does have a vapor. So keep that in mind. It does have a strong smell. All of these type smell like acetone. Very strong. But if you're like me and you really need a lot of wiggle room, a lot of wiggle time, that's your best friend. If you are more apt at being able to put something down and straight-handed, straight-eyed, and straight-handed, then by all means, I have not tried the Barely Art glue. Haven't tried it. Have enough. Have enough. I don't need to go elsewhere unless they're giving it away to try. Okay, so there's that. I guess it helped to ramble. It gave this time to dry. All right, so what I really think my last thing, sorry about all the glue now I have on my hands. Okay, that may be. And I thought I heard someone say if you rub sanitizer before you wash your hands, if you really rub sanitizer all over, it takes all the glue off. So I have a sanitizer in my bathroom. I have yet to remember to use it, so before I wash my hands. So this is where these were going to go. This is where this was going to go. Like that. You can move yours around anywhere you want. I kind of wanted it there. That's exactly where I wanted it. And you could turn this into another pocket, but it's already a pocket. It's on the back. I don't feel that loading up the back of it would do any. I'm going to not glue the flap. Should I glue the flap? Okay, I am gluing the flap. Gluing the flap. Going to glue the flap. That way I can't get caught on something and rip. Gonna glue the flap. Okay. I think that's enough glue, Jill. Pretty sure that's enough glue. Move it over from the edge. And gluing. We are gluing. Glued. Didn't check for straightness. That's okay. We are glued. There we go. I think that really looks nice. Vibe of vintage. That's just a digital kit for those, and I did buy them. Okay, where? Oh, there it is. So I do have two of the ones tanned with black. One of these should be tan with white, so I'll get to that. But again, yep. All right, I think up there. I can always add or stamp more. Sometimes I'm of the mindset of less is more, and sometimes of the mindset more is more is more is more is more. Depends on my day, what I had for lunch, I don't know. Okay. But it does give me room to play a little bit if I want to. I think a nice stamp up here would be nice. I don't want to fill it with too much. All right, and last but not least, yes, this is the one that has white writing on it. And I managed to get glue on everything. Okay, let's move these out of the way. Let's glue this down. Okay. And this is optional. You don't even need to put this on the back. Gretchen had one, so my girls are having one. That's how that works. Whatever Gretchen gets, my girls get. So, here we go. Okay, so let's see. Last video, we put in a file folder, mini. This video, we put in the pocket with the tag. There it is. I didn't put my string on only because when I made my very first one like these, the string just kept getting in my way, the closure, so I just decided that's going on last. Okay, pocket. And where's the mini folder? Yep, this one I changed the closure. Thought it would be nice to have a different closure on it. And last but not least, the pocket we put on, the mini folder with Velcro, and the end page. There we go. The 3 girls getting dressed. Okay, a couple days I'll have the next video, so hope you decide to join me. And in the meantime, keep creating. Hugs.